You are watching to fun and easy learning site Mr. Ask Me Anything. This is the first video series on legal maxims. In this video series, I am simplifying the meaning of some frequently used legal maxims starting with letter A. Okay, let us come to the first maxim, ab initio. That means from the beginning. It used to indicate that some fact existed from the start of a relevant time period. Ab initio definition law is a Latin word which means from the first act, from the beginning or from inception. An agreement is considered to be void ab initio if it is not legally valid at any point of time. The term ab initio can be used in a lot of instances. For example, an estate can be said to be good ab initio. An act or marriage can be unlawful ab initio. A deed or agreement can be void ab initio. Or a party may be a trespasser ab initio. Coming to next, actionable per se. This means the very act is punishable and no proof of damage is required. Actions that do not require proof of additional facts to show the cause of injury or damage is called actionable per se. For example, in case of assault, battery, false imprisonment, libel, or trespass on land, the mere wrongful act is actionable and it is immaterial that plaintiff has not suffered any damage as a result of it. Defamation and trespass are two class examples of torts that are actionable per se. The next maxim is actio personalis morita cum persona, which means a personal right of an action dies with the person. In other sense, if a person dies, his right to sue is also died. The next maxim, actori incumbit onus provendi. It means burden of proof lies on the plaintiff. This maxim states that onus to prove the claims made is on the plaintiff. He has to substantiate the claims and give proper evidence. Okay, now coming to next, actus non facit reum nisi mansit rea, which means an act doesn't make anyone guilty unless there is a criminal intent or guilty mind. The next maxim is ad hoc. Ad hoc means for the sole purpose of. Thus, ad hoc committees are formed for some specific purpose to conduct certain specific functions. These are created when the principal committee is unable to conduct those functions due to the lack of time or any other reasons. These are, however, temporary in nature and are dissolved when their operations are over. They are created to analyze a specialized area or to conduct operations that require certain specialized skills. The next maxim is alibi. It means a claim or piece of evidence that one was elsewhere when an act, typically a criminal one, is alleged to have taken place. The plea of alibi is generally used in criminal law or criminal offense by the complainant against the commission of an alleged crime done by the accused. When the defendant pleads in the front of the court with the plea of alibi and the accused tries to prove itself that when the crime has committed, at that time the accused is somewhere else. He has presented another place during the offense had been done. In the simple word, we can say that accused was not physically present at the scene of the crime. Now coming to next maxim, amicus curiae. An amicus curiae literally means friend of the court, is someone who is not a party to a case but assists a court by offering information, expertise or insight that has a bearing on the issue in the case. The decisions on whether to consider an amicus brief lies within the discretion of the court. Now coming to next maxim, ante litem mortem, which means a document or statement or testimonials which are shown as evidence must be produced before the court before the case or controversy took place. Not only just before the starting of the legal proceedings, but even before the existence of any actual controversy in connection with subject matter of declarations. The next maxim is essentio mantium. Essentio mantium means meeting of the minds, that is, each of the parties mean the same thing in the same sense, at the same time, or mutual consent of the parties. It has the same meaning with the consensus ad idem. Now coming to the last maxim of this video series, that is audi alterum partem. It means listen to other side or let the other side be heard as well. This maxim is important since no person shall be judged without a fair hearing. This maxim is meant to give each party an opportunity to respond to the evidence against them.